Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing really good. I've been thinking to myself for a while now, like exactly how I would begin this talk. I know I need to do this talk. I want to let everybody know that, we're still in business as long as the mail continues to run, as long as people continue to pay their repair bills. I gotta have money, and this is what I do for money. And fortunately for me, I actually work at home, and being stuck at home it doesn't mean a whole lot for me. But that has absolutely not much to do with my purpose for starting this video. I'm sitting here looking, and I've noticed that Apple is now working on another iPhone, which is not really a surprise, but they're working on another iPhone that's no doubt going to be only slightly different. It's another piece of candy to hand out to people. Sure, people want their new phones, but at the same time, here you have a company that's not only producing this new stuff and only changing it a little bit to kind of tease you, they also do things that prevent you from selling the old one. iCloud activation lock. Now with the iPhone, XS and above, they're actually making it so that if you repair the screen, it's given like error messages saying this screen's not genuine, even if it is a genuine screen. They're doing the same thing with the batteries. Now, I'm not a public speaker, guys. I don't know how to express what I feel about this, but I have got this growing rage. I mean, here, it's just the tip of the iceberg, okay? They're doing this to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger and boost more profits, while consequently, while leaving a trail of destruction behind them. And this is going on on a global scale. It's not just Apple. It's all these different manufacturers trying to capitalize and boost and try to get as much money as they can. And just it don't have to be like that. I've got an ER bill. Not too long ago, I went to the hospital. I don't remember what I was there for, but I was charged on my invoice $135 per bag of saline. Not only did they charge me $135 per bag of saline, but I was charged $175 in labor for them to hang it. So now I'm pushing $400 a pop on these bags of water. I don't remember how long I was in there, but I mean, I was well over $1,000 an hour. And at the end of the day, I learned absolutely nothing other than to stay the hell away from the hospital, because they are going to bend you right over and stick it to you, man. Now, it's gotten to the point where, whenever I was younger, you could go to the hospital, and some people had insurance, some people didn't. People were still going to, you were still going to get pretty fair treatment if you did not have insurance. Today's day and age, it has gotten to be widely accepted that if you can't pay, you will be sent off to die. I know people personally who were not ever able to pay for their medicine, who are not with us anymore. They died because they didn't have the money to buy the medicine. Now, I know there's help groups and things in place and stuff like that, but in what day and age? I mean, and when did it become acceptable to sell water for $400? Are you kidding me? Yet people accept this. Now, I am a political neutral, guys. I don't follow politics. I just don't follow politics. I should, because now I'm sitting here getting frustrated with things that are going on in the world. I should follow politics, but I'm a political neutral. Now, I know very little about Democrat, Republican, stuff like that. I stand back and I watch what I see. And a few years ago, 4 years ago, whenever President Trump got elected, something happened, man. A switch was flipped, and shit went into an absolute uproar. Somebody didn't want this man in office. Now, that's me as an outsider looking in. I'm going to get attacked for this. You Trumpster, blah, blah, blah. That's not the case at all. This is me on the outside looking in. I can see calmness, outrage, and not only that, but I can also tell you that I believe that whoever is behind the outrage, they're also completely willing to fight dirty. Somebody's not fighting clean, okay? So I'm not here to talk about all that. I'm not here to talk about conspiracy theories and all that. What I'm here to talk about today is this constant thirst for lust and what this is doing to our planet. You have people that are struggling. I mean, really, really, really struggling to survive. We're good, honest people. And you guys might think I'm like, you got 70,000 followers and you're wealthy. Well, I'm not, man. I'm living from invoice to invoice as people pay their bills. So for the last 4 of you that paid your repair bill, and for, I've got 10 members on my channel now, and I think 15 patrons. All of you, you're helping me. You're helping my family. You're helping me to continue through this difficult time. I'm watching people struggle that, they're waiting on payday to go to buy what they need to hunker down for however long they're told to hunker down. And, there's people that are really struggling, and they are working their lives away so that other people can stay rich. I mean, capitalism, I didn't even know what it was. Like, I just live my life. But I see all these people that are so hell-bent on capitalism is the only way. And, I've seen what really sparked this is that I know that the president has stood up in front of the nation and said, we're going to hand out money. And I see this backlash from people that are saying, we don't want your, what do they call it? We don't want your socialism handout. We don't want your free money. We work for a living. And it's like, what are you people even saying? Do you even know what it is that you're standing up for? This system that we have here today, it fully supports the big guy stomping on the little guy. And that is all that happens. Do you guys remember the big bank bailout? I barely do, because I didn't pay shit for attention. I do my thing and I'm a neutral. But do you remember the big bank bailout? You got all these people that couldn't pay their mortgages, and the banks started having trouble because everybody quit paying their mortgages all at the same time. Do you remember what the government did? They bailed out the fucking banks. They gave the money to the rich people instead of handing it to all the little guys so that they could pay their bills and keep the house. So at the end of the day, the banks got to suck up all this property and got a bailout fund. Now, I'm going to tell you, the government of today that's offering to hand out money to people that are struggling doesn't sound like the same government that handed out the big old bank bailout thing that didn't do nothing but continue to shit on the poor people and bail out the banks. So, like I said, I don't know anything about politics. I'm an innocent, can't really say innocent, but I'm a bystander. I'm on the outside and I'm looking in. And I see things that can only be revealed by common sense. I see things that you're not going to see if you're all cluttered up on the inside. So, guys, like I said before, I'm not a public speaker. I don't know how to word what it is that I'm saying, but I'm here to tell you a system where people are treated equally, where people have what they need, where people have health care. What is so wrong with that? I've heard people say that a socialist environment, and then you don't have nothing on the shelves. And yeah, I know capitalism is driving people to do better and strive more. And the only reason why I've got a new iPhone every year is because Apple's trying to capitalize on some money. And, I understand what is fueling this rage is capitalism. And another argument is that, socialism causes people to sit around and be lazy all the time. Well, people sit around and be lazy because they're not inspired. They don't have anything that they want to do, In their mind, they're a deadbeat, They're turning to drugs and they're medicating themselves because they feel like freaking deadbeats and that makes them feel good. And they're just a stereotypical deadbeat. But if you take away the paid slavery and if you take away this system that people are continuously slaving to support, people are going to start to relax a little. You're going to find drug addicts that want to quit doing drugs. You're going to find people wanting to do better for themselves. This whole slandering the socialist environment where people are equal, bullshit. There's nobody that can tell me that everybody being treated equal is bad. You need food? Well, you've got their food, People act like the only reason why all this happens is because of money and drive. And, you take away all currency, you take away value, the internet still works. The power company continue to produce power. Trains will continue to bring them fuel because it's not like that no more. It's just, I don't know, guys. I don't pay good enough attention to really express myself, like really express myself, because I know a lot of what I believe is probably stupid because I'm undereducated. But I'm telling you right now, I'm at the bottom end of the food chain and I'm looking up, and it's just, how in the world could somebody look at a government that's saying, we know everybody's hurting, we're going to send out money to help, and respond to that with negativity, like, keep your socialist bullshit. Like, what are you people even, like, what are you even standing up for? Do you like being a slave? I mean, don't get me wrong. I do appreciate what I do. I mean, but, you know, for the last year or so, my level of enthusiasm is, it's going down and down and down. You know, it's an uphill battle to always continue to keep this swamp of money coming. And the only reason why you need that swamp of money coming is to push it on up the line. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to. I'm sitting here doing exactly what I'm supposed to. Guys, this virus, it's slowing the whole world down. My chair's squeaking. I hope most of this audio don't go through. I'm pretty wound up about this. This virus, it's slowing the whole world down. It's making everybody stop. I don't like it that people are dying. And you know, there's a lot of theories about this. I've heard so many conspiracy theories as to the whole thing's fake. You know, I've heard conspiracy theories as to, you know, the United States has released it on China and everybody's pointing fingers at each other. It came from bats, cows, and butt probe and anal, this and that. And there's all these stories about where it came from. But the bottom line is, guys, is that this is going to make us all stop. Okay? We all have to stop. And I believe if we don't stop, that the powers that be are going to make everybody stop. Okay, that is reality. So we've all got this overconsumption mentality. I mean, just take a look around at the fucking grocery stores. Overconsumption, man, just grabbing. I tell you what, I bought macaroni the other day and I felt good to leave most of it on the shelf. I mean, I seen this coming weeks ago. We started buying food, you know, in little bits weeks ago. We didn't do the old panic buy. We've bought this little bits at a time. But just have a look around you at the overconsumption, okay? This is making everybody stop. People are going to need to learn how to ration. People are going to learn how to watch what they consume. They're going to need to learn what their footprint is on this earth. I don't know if you've noticed, but I quit buying canned air a long time ago. Paul Daniels has kind of slapped me around a little bit, but you got all this capitalism doing nothing but destroying the planet and making people give their lives away. People literally trade their lives. That you're giving, just willingly handing your life over so that some bigwig can have another house. Now, I know that a lot of socialism is talking about spreading wealth out, and there's a lot of details here that I don't know about. But guys, what I'm getting to is that this system is not a long-term plan. Capitalism, this is not a long-term plan. It doesn't work. This swells up until it pops. Something happens, it swells up, and everything is so fast-paced until you throw a little bit of a wrench in the fan and you do something to upset it, and it falls apart. You know, this overconsumption, this continual drive to do more and produce more and suck up more money, it's leaving mountains of trash. I mean, everybody just cares about building up more money, and they don't give a shit about what sort of trail of destruction is being left behind on this planet. I mean, guys, this has to change. This is no long plan. This is not a long-term plan here for humanity. Humanity. I mean, I'm really sorry. I'm pretty worked up over this. There's going to be a lot of things that I had wished that I had said in this video, but honestly, I really want to let everybody know that I'm okay and that I got a big heart and that everybody, we can do better. Please take this time to do what we're being asked to do, and also to pay attention to what you consume. And you know, I don't know that everybody's going to be locked down. I don't know what's going to happen here, but if you have managed to build up some supplies for yourself, 30 days, 60 days, you know, 3 or 4 months, it's a long time. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to be working on a still so that I can produce my own clean drinking water from the crap that they feed out of the faucets here. And we've got a pool right out there in the backyard. It's got 30,000 gallons in it. So I know we're set on water, but, geez. Anyways, guys, I had thought about live streaming this, but I was just really worried that I would freeze and I wouldn't get this all out. So feel free to leave your comments below. I know this is going to be struck with a lot of positivity, a lot of negativity. This is me, guys. This is the way that I think. So I'll see you soon. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Oh, and before I click stop, take care. And I also do plan on live streaming. I'm all set up for it. I'm just trying to grow the balls. See you soon. Thanks for watching.